If you see these, run as fast as you can and don't look back. You should never judge a book by its cover, especially when you're out in nature. Some of the most frightening looking species, such as cellar spiders, bats, and garden snakes, are generally harmless, while other animals that are usually viewed as friendly and cute are actually among the deadliest. Even some of the cutest critters we assume are harmless are actually dangerous to people and other wildlife. So here is 12 of the most deadliest animals you should never judge by its looks. Counting down from number 12. Puffer fish. While the puffer fish appeared in Finding Nemo as a lovely cameo, the marine species is actually highly hazardous. These inflatable animals are hazardous if consumed, 1,200 times more lethal than cyanide, to be exact. Number 11. Rhinoceros. These mammals seek to avoid any human interaction. When they do come into contact with people, they are likely to charge, especially if they are guarding their young. It doesn't help that the rhinoceros has notoriously poor vision, which means it will charge at anything that encroaches on its territory. Number 10. Lion. Even though they may appear charming in their zoo cages, but getting too near to one is not recommended. The king of the jungle, with its sharp claws and superb hunting abilities, is also one of the deadliest beasts in the wild, murdering an average of 100 humans every year. Number 9. Panda bear. Panda bears require a tremendous amount of biting force to shatter through bamboo stems since they are nearly completely herbivores that eat on bamboo. Even though they don't want to eat flesh, they will attack humans, and when they do, their puncture wounds are serious and occasionally fatal, according to the International Journal of Clinical and Experimental Medicine. Number 8. Raccoons. Raccoons do not normally hurt people, but the parasites they carry are a different matter. These garbage-eating mammals transmit illnesses you've heard of, rabies, mites, as well as rarer, more serious diseases you've probably never heard of, tularemia, leptospirosis, toxocariasis, all of which are as awful as they seem. It's true that not everyone who comes into touch with a raccoon will become infected, but it's not worth the risk. Number 7. Domestic cat. We're not saying your cat will kill you in your sleep, but they may kill everything in your backyard. According to one study published in the journal Nature, cats are responsible for an estimated 2.4 billion avian fatalities and 12.3 billion animal deaths in the United States alone each year. In other words, if those figures were human lives, domestic cats would annihilate humanity twice over, every year. So, if any native mammals become extinct, such as the shrew or the chipmunk, we know who to blame. Number 6. Leopard seal. Seals are often thought of as charming ocean pups, but the leopard seal is more than meets the eye. These beasts, which may grow to be up to 10 feet long, are extremely violent, and any scientist or photographer who ventures too close to one risks paying the ultimate consequence. Number 5. Polar bear. The only animal that will absolutely hunt and consume a human is a polar bear, said Ed Zebedee, director of the Government of Nunavut's Protective Services section, to the Sydney Morning Herald. Fortunately, a thick layer of ice keeps polar bears away from humans for the most part, although 73 assaults have been documented in the previous 130 years or so. Number 4. Blue-ringed octopus. Things that are deadly come in little packages. Take, for example, the blue-ringed octopus. Though the aquatic monster is the size of a candy bar, it has venom 1,000 times powerful than cyanide and has enough to kill 26 humans in minutes. Number 3. Slow lories. Slow lories. It's difficult to resist a slow lory's kind gaze and loving temperament, but if you come across one, you should try. Though they appear to be harmless infant Ewoks, these violent creatures are extremely poisonous, and if they feel attacked, they can, and will, blend their poisons into their saliva and hair to damage perceived attackers. Number 2. Hippopotamus. You'd think, or expect, that the hippopotamus' vast bulk would slow it down, but that's not the case. These monsters can outrun people and attack anything in an unpredictable manner, according to the BBC, and they are responsible for roughly 500 human fatalities in Africa each year. And number 1, the most dangerous animal out there on the planet is humans. Yes, humans are animals, and regrettably, we may be the most harmful animals on the planet. According to the World Health Organization, one person is murdered every 60 seconds, and no animal in the wild is clever or violent enough to come close. Do you know of any deadly animals that did not make it to this list? Let us know down in the comment section.